G'day everyone, this is my Fossils in Archaeology world, and this video is going to be a compilation of the first 4 episodes. It's also going to have subtitles, so there will be moments where it feels like I am ending a video, but the video actually won't be ending then, until all 4 of the episodes are finished. Anyway, let's get to the video. G'day everyone, have a look at this! It's fossils! I'm in the new Fossils in Archaeology update, and I'm going to be bringing you a survival series. I'm so stoked about this. But before I can mine these fossils, I need to get an iron pickaxe, and the only iron I had was 1 piece, and I spent on the shield so I could protect myself against skeletons, and I still died a lot. Come on! Ah! Yeah! We got a big cave here, so I need to make a bridge, a safe bridge across to this iron, and then I can mine that fossil. Alright, sick as we make this iron pickaxe. My stone one's almost broken, and now I can mine these fossils. Here we go, first fossils. A Gallimimus vertebrae. Oh my gosh, a Gallimimus is my favorite dinosaur. That's actually the perfect one to have as my first fossil bone. Okay, so we got plant fossil and we got a relic scrap. No dinosaur bones other than the Gallimimus vertebrae. Alright, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go caving. Hopefully I can find some diamonds and a ton more iron. That would be good. And I'm gonna make it into a montage. Let's go. No, oh my gosh. It scared me so much. Oh, there's my stuff. Oh my gosh. The fact that I made it here before it despawned and still alive and mostly unharmed is actually crazy. Oh, did it just despawn then? Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh, did I lose anything? No, I lost a bunch of my fossils. Damn. And I lost my pants. Oh, diamonds. Alright, I was pretty tired and scared of the cave, especially after losing a bunch of my stuff and all those fossils. So I decided to leave, and I also gathered a few more fossils on the way out. And yeah, this is my home so far. It's a multi-million-dollar mansion. It's actually a hobbit mansion. Let me show you the inside. Inside we've got my bed. This was made out of woolly mammoth fur, and got iron cooking to keep the room warm. This is my storage. The housing crisis is crazy in Australia. Alright, before I analyze these fossils, I do really want to go check out the village that is over there. There it is. There's the village. I want to check out the village. And while I check out the village, I want to talk about my plans for the series. Alright, so I want to start off by saying there hasn't been a major update for fossils and archaeology in about 4 years, which is a long time if you ask me. And if you're a returning viewer to my channel, you'd know that my channel was built off fossils and archaeology speed builds that I did like a few years ago. And the reason why I stopped doing those videos was because I was tired of playing on 1.12.2. It's such an old version, and like, you know, all the new versions have tons of new cool blocks and, you know, like moss and all that. I really missed that. And now Fossils and Archaeology has been updated, and this is a huge moment, and it's something I've been hyped about for a very long time. Alright, so series plans. In this series, I'm going to do something different to a dinosaur park. I'm going to make a dinosaur ranch slash sanctuary. It's going to be an oasis for the dinosaurs to feel safe and also live like they might have in the wild. I also plan to make my world feel alive by animating the world with various different redstone contraptions and facilities for staff who might work in the ranch. This really excites me, and I'm so excited to share this with everyone. Also, for those wondering, yes, I will be doing fossils and archaeology enclosure speed build videos, just like the good old days. So if that's something you're interested in, you should totally check out my channel. Alright, enough yapping, I want to analyze these fossils. Alright, so just after I filmed that clip in the village, I killed some salmon in the river, and I found this. I'm gonna turn it up a bit in video, but this looks like amber to me. I need to breathe. Alright, cool. I'm gonna be honest, I remember amber being in the old fossils in archaeology, but I can't for the life of me remember what you had to do with it. Oh! Oh my gosh, wait, can I pick it back up? Oh, I can! Oh, that's so cool. Can it be placed on the side? Oh no, I can't. That's so cool, they're like little eggs, pretty much. Alright, to make a analyzer, it's pretty easy. All you need is a biofossil, a relic scrap, there it is, and 4 iron, and it should just be like this. Oh, wrong way around. There we go. We have an analyzer. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. And now what I can do is I can just grab all the fossils I have and chuck them into here. Actually, first, before I do that, I want to place the fossil down. Yes, it does work. What even is that? Looks like some kind of pterosaur. I can break it. Hey, we got a stego. I can't walk past it. But I believe if I add some bones, it grows. That's so great. I'm so glad they ported that feature over. Anyway, I'm gonna stop messing around with that. I wanna try and get some fossils going. Okay, so I'm gonna put in the plant fossils first. I'm gonna put in the bio fossils, then the shale ones. I'm gonna put half of my relic scraps in. I'm gonna keep some. Okay, only getting sand right now. That's so unfortunate. I wonder if we can put amber in. Maybe? I don't know. I don't know if it'll work or not. Come on. I want something that's not sand or gravel or whatever. Oh, fern spores! Yes! Okay, this is amazing. First fossil. Okay, that was all the plant fossils, and I didn't get any other fossils than the fossilized fern spores, which is fine. I'm glad I got one. Okay, come on. I want one dinosaur, please. Oh, Velociraptor! Yes! Okay, this is amazing. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about the Velociraptor. That's so great. Oh, a Sarco! Oh my gosh, I love Sarcos. That's so good. Okay, so I didn't really get anything else that was good other than this stone relic and these destroyed, or these, yeah, they're all destroyed. These destroyed figurines, but for some reason they don't render. I'm not sure why, maybe it's a bug, but yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. But we do have these these 3 fossils. I can still make some use out of this sand and gravel if I make a sifter, which I need some iron bars. I think it's like this. There we go. Sifter right there. I need some room. Alright, we got a sifter. Just need to grab the sand and gravel, plop it in, and it sifts through it, and it could get me some good loot. Maybe some more fossils? I can't quite remember what the loot table is for this. Okay, I got a potato. That's actually quite good. Might need that for a farm. Womp womp. I didn't get anything good from sifting. But it's okay. We're gonna move on. So, if I want to turn the fern spores or Velociraptor DNA or the Sarcosuchus DNA into real plants or dinosaurs, I need a culture vat. And for this, I either need slime or tar. The tar is a tar bucket into a tar drop. And if tar is like it was in 1.12, it spawns like lava pools do in the overworld. So the tar might not be that hard to find, but if I can't find it, I'm gonna need to find a swamp, because that's the only way I can get slime. Unless I find a slime chunk in a cave, but I don't think that's gonna happen. So that's what I'm gonna go do now. Fortunately, I just did remember that I added the Nature's Compass mod, which means I can find a swamp biome pretty easily. Alright, so as I've been running along, I searched it up, and I'm pretty sure that the tar pits spawn inside the swamps. So, I'm gonna be needing the swamp anyway. Alright, I've arrived at the swamp, and isn't this generation behind me just one of the most beautiful things? Like, what is happening with this ice? There's like an ice spike, but it's like falling down like a waterfall into the water below. That's so cool. I've never seen that in Minecraft before. Oh. Oh damn. Is this the tar pit? Yes it is. Is there a guy here? There is! Hello! He's trapped in his own building. That's so funny. And I don't want to let him out because I don't want him to die. But you got pottery shards, wooden javelin. Man, that's rubbish. Alright, let's see what I can do with this. Tar bucket. Put it there. There we go. I've got the tar drops. Oh my gosh. The tar slime is... What is happening? What is happening? I don't know what's happening. They set my spawn. I'm so glad I set my spawn. He's dead. Oh, there's more. Okay. I don't remember the tar pits being that dangerous. That's kind of crazy. I'm gonna collect some and bring it back. Oh, whoa. Okay. You can stay back. Alright, sweet as. That's a lot of... It's a lot of tar drops now. That should last me a while. And I'm gonna bring some home with me as well. Okay, so I'm running home right now, and I found another tar pit. And another tar pit over there. And this guy... I haven't checked the other villager. But this guy is selling relic scraps for 1 emerald. I feel like that's a great deal. I'm gonna have to... Oh. Dude. Dude, I gotta save him. What do I do? Get out. Oh my gosh, that was scary. He just walked back in! There we go. And you're actually gonna stay there. Because I do not want you to die, sir. Alright, I'm back home finally, and now I want to make the culture vat. Alright, now I've got all the resources I need to make the culture vat. All I have to do is craft it, just like this. Bam! Cool! Now, place it down. Oh, I haven't done this in years. Okay, I think I need an egg, maybe? And I'm gonna do the Velociraptor. Oh no, I need Biogoo, don't I? Biogoo. Okay, I can do that. Alright. 1 Biogoo. Here we go. Cool. Now I think I just have to grab the Velociraptor, put it in here, put some Biogoo in, and there we go. Please work. So with fossils and archaeology, when you re-ate the dinosaur, there's a chance that it will turn into a Paleosaurus, which you don't want. But as you can see with the progress bar, it is moving very slowly, and hopefully I do get the Velociraptor at the end of this. I'm gonna go get a drink in real life, and I'm gonna leave my computer on, but I'm worried it's gonna turn into a Paleosaurus, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. And if I come back and it's a Paleosaurus, I'm gonna be so sad. Okay, I'm back. I got myself a nice coffee. And I don't know if this is a Paleosaurus. Oh! I think it's done. Oh! Yes! Okay, that's so good. It didn't turn into a Paleosaurus. And I've got a little Velociraptor egg. Oh my gosh. I can almost have my own pet Velociraptor. Now, I've got a problem. I don't have anywhere to put this guy. And I don't even have a place for myself to live. I don't consider this a home. I told you it's a multi-million dollar mansion, and that just doesn't suit my lifestyle. I need myself a little cottage, somewhere to call myself home, and this definitely isn't it. So I'm gonna start work on my starter base. I need a lot of diorite, I need a lot of spruce, I think, and a bunch of terracotta, and I also need to find a lush cave. So I'm gonna get to work on finding and collecting all these resources right now. Alright, so I've gotten all the resources gathered finally. I need a lot of light grey terracotta, a lot of diorite, a lot of spruce, just a lot of random things. I feel like I'm probably missing a bunch of stuff, but oh yes, I'm missing andesite tuff. Oh my gosh, I need to go mine some of that. But that's pretty much it. So now the next thing I've got to do is I've got to find a place to build it. I was thinking putting it over here if I remove some of these trees, like maybe right here would look cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to play around. Might have to do a bit of deforesting as well. I think before I start building the house, I am going to see if I can get the fern spores because I feel like this will go good in my build. Oh, yes! Oh my gosh, this is great. Okay, if they're like the ones in 1.12, I should just be able to place them under some leaves and then they'll spread like that. Okay, I've got some bone meal here. Oh my gosh, they're spreading. I believe they don't grow under sunlight. I want to test that. I wonder if I can break this. I can. Yeah, I can't place it here, but I can place it here. That's interesting. Okay, I wonder if they'll spread around. Oh, goddamn. Diamonds, hooray. And fossils. Oh, this is my lucky day. Oh my gosh. More diamonds? Alright, so I think I'm pretty much ready to start building the house. I had to borrow some dirt from down there and place it up here because I ran out. But yeah, this is going to be the shape of it. It's going to go out a bit and it's going to go up pretty high. And I'm really excited about it. I think you guys are going to really like it. So I'm not going to waste your time any longer. I'm going to start building it right now. Alright, I've been playing all day. I started playing Fossils in Archaeology, the new update when it released at 6 a.m. and now it's 12 a.m. I I've been working on this video all day and now it's pretty much almost done. I've built my starter house. So this is it here. I decided to do my favorite ceratopsian, Diabloceratops skull. Even though there's no Diabloceratops in the mod, I still think a Diabloceratops skull is really cool. Built into a little log cabin, and I'm really happy with this log cabin. It's got plenty of windows. It's also got its own interior walls that are different to the outside walls. So I've done this like bamboo wall. And this, I think, is where I'm going to raise my Velociraptor, just in a little pen until I can get into its own enclosure. I don't know what I'm going to do in this room. This is where my bedroom is, and this will be where the storage is. And I'm going to be doing my cultivating and analyzing and all my research stuff right here. But yeah, I'm actually really happy with this build. It's got to be one of the nicest and prettiest builds I've done. I don't consider myself to be that great of a builder, so I'm really happy and pleased with this one. I will get the interior in before the next episode, hopefully. I guess I can start doing the interior and I can move some of these machines in. There's two more things I want to do before I finish this video, and one of those things is see if I can get more DNA, so I'm going to put all that in there. And the other thing is I want to hatch the Velociraptor. Before I hatch the Velociraptor, I want to make a Dinopedia. This is where I can read up on the status of the egg and also the Velociraptor. Okay, you can sit there. There we go. Okay, so he's cold. Okay, I've got torches. That's good. Okay, now he's warm. He's incubating. This is great. Gonna plop the feeder right there, and I can fill it up with some food. I wonder how much cooked steak gives. Okay, yeah, you can have all the cooked steak. What's his progress? Oh, he's already halfway. One thing I honestly can't remember is that if they're tamed when they're born, so it might hatch and it might not be tamed and it might instantly attack me, which I'm a bit worried about. So I'm hoping that it's tamed when it hatches. I accidentally paused the recording, but it hatched. Oh my gosh, I'm such a terrible YouTuber for doing that. Anyway, it did hatch and it immediately ate. And it's not tamed though, it's a female. And order item, okay. I need to remember how to tame this guy. Or girl, I mean. Okay, I just searched up, apparently to tame it, you have to feed it. Oh, there we go. He's my friend now. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. I'm its owner. Yes, okay. Alright, I made a whip, but I'm not sure if it's the right item. Actually, does it say? Let's have a look. Bone. Oh, where are you? Oh, they're jumping. Okay, this pen is not big enough if they could just jump like that. Okay, wait. Bone. I have bones. Here we go. Staying. Yes. Stay. Okay, this is good. You stay there and eat. Alright, I don't think I'm gonna name this guy. I'm gonna leave it to you guys to name. So whichever... Oh my gosh, he just escaped. She. So whichever comment gets the most likes for the name, or whichever name I like the most, I guess, I will name it that. I guess before I finish this, I'll check this. Oh, okay. I got 2 Nautilus DNA? That's kind of crazy. I'm gonna give you one last look at the Diabloceratops skull built into the house. Another detail I didn't point out is that we've got some little spores here. And there's some spores here as well. But yes, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Subscribe, like, and do all that. I appreciate you. Take care. Bye-bye. G'day everyone, today I will be making tons of base progress, and I will be building a home for this little girl. Let's get right into it. Alright, interior is in and I went fossil mining. I'll give you a quick tour before I reveal the name of the Velociraptor. So this is the main area. I've got 2 sifters, I've got the analyzer. In here I haven't done the interior because I don't quite know what I want to put in here. So I've just put the culture vat in there. This is my bedroom. I got books, I got my personal storage and a little plant. I think it's nice. And this is the storage room. I've installed a mod that expands the size of chests, so I don't have to have a massive storage room. So this is the wood chest, this is the dirt, sand and gravel chest, this is the stone chest. You get the point. And this is all the resources I got from that mining session at the start of the video. Before I put all these biofossils and stuff into the analyzer, I also want to sift a stack of gravel and a stack of sand. So I'm gonna put sand in this one, gravel in this one. Let's see what we get. And here we go. While that analyzes, I'm going to talk about this girl. Now, her name is called Keith. Thank you, Bertabo, for commenting the name Keith. And even though it's not really a girl name, I still think it suits. Keith really needs its own enclosure where it could be free and run around and jump and have prey to eat and stuff. And I don't think Keith is very happy. Oh wait, no, Keith is very happy. Okay, this is good. What age are you? You're age 3. Yeah, I don't think Keith is fully grown yet, but the adult feathers have come in, so that's really cool. As I said in the last video, I am not going to be building the traditional dinosaur park. So my idea for Keith's enclosure is I want to continue the skeleton of the Diablosaurus, and I want to build a big rib cage, and that's where Keith will live. And I think it makes sense to build the rib cage here. I need to get rid of some trees. I don't have the resources to build the rib cage yet. I ran out of diorite. I spent all my diorite on the skeleton here. So I need to go mining for that. I also need to make it so Keith can't climb out, because I want to have Keith on wandering mode, so Keith can go wherever she wants. Alright, I'm gonna wait for the sifters and the analyzer to be done, and then I'm gonna check out what I got, and then I'm gonna start work on making Keith her beautiful enclosure. Keith caught frolicking in the wilderness. Anyway, I think the analyzer is now done, but first I want to check the sifter. Oh, okay, amber chunks. And we got some more fossils, that's really cool. What did I get in this one? Okay, more amber chunks. I'm gonna put these fossils in. So guys, I also, when I was mining earlier, I found some more amber. It should be in this one. What does the amber chunks do? Because I remember these are useful. Yeah, because you can make the aquatic scarab gems out of them. What do you do with amber chunks? I don't know. What are you doing, Keith? You're so silly. Alright, this fossil's almost done, which means I can now... Yeah, it's done. I can now check this. Whoa! Did we get anything new? Oh, we got another Velociraptor DNA. Yes! Okay, Keith can have a friend if it doesn't turn into a Phaleosaurus. Oh, that's amazing. Got a Triceratops, an Ichthy, a Sarco, Coelacanth, Lepluridum, a Mosa. Oh, that would be cool. And we also got some cool plant fossils like these saplings here, and also some figurines. Pretty good haul, but I think the most exciting thing is this Velociraptor DNA, because that means Keith will get a friend. Let's get this Velociraptor cooking. Here we go. Put you in there like that. Cool. I just realized I said let's get this Velociraptor cooking. Why would I say that? That's such a bad way of saying cultivating. Hey, it's done! That's awesome. Alright, I'm gonna hatch you the same way I hatched Keith. Here we go. Warm. Okay, cool. The incubating process has started. I'm really hoping it's a male so then I can breed them. That would be amazing. Alright, it's about to hatch. This is so exciting. This time I know how to tame it. I just have to feed it beef. Okay, any second now. There we go! Oh my gosh, is it tamed? I think that means it's tamed. Okay, are you a male or a female? Female! Oh no, I've got 2 females. If only they were like Jurassic Park and they could reproduce even though they're the same gender. What is it doing? Well, welcome to the world. Again, I'll be taking name suggestions for this little Velociraptor. I think I said it earlier, but I don't yet have the resources to build this, so I'm gonna need to do a resource gathering session to prepare myself to make this rib enclosure for the velociraptors. Okay, so one of the main blocks I need is diorite, so there's a ton of diorite behind me, so I'm gonna mine all this up. Hello, do you see me up here? I need spruce, so I'm gonna chop down these 2 spruce trees as well. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, now I've got about 3 pickaxes and I need dirt for this project and a ton of other projects, so I'm just gonna mine out the ledge of this ravine. Alright, look at this! It's a natural arch! It looks so cool, especially from this angle. With the enclosure, I'm trying to make it a bit fun for the velociraptors. I want to have a climbing frame like apes and monkeys do in modern zoos. And also, I want to have an automatic chicken egg dispenser. So every so often there's a baby chicken and the velociraptors can come and feed on the baby chicken. Alright, so over here, this is most of the resources I think I'll need. It's honestly not that big of a build, but I'll be using lots of variations of like diorite and sand and dirt and stuff. So if like I put the diorite in here, I can get this eroded diorite, which is what I used over there. It looks like stone if diorite was stone. There's also a dirt texture that looks like sand right here. Look at this. It's sort of like concrete powder, but it's dirt, and you can also place plants on top of it. I just realized to get different sand textures, I need a botanist workbench, so I quickly need to craft this. Alright, I've crafted it. There it is, and if I put sand in here, you get all these different cool sands. I think the one I want is coarse sand. Look at this, it's like, sort of like dirt, or coarse dirt if it was sand. I love that. But yes, I'm gonna stop faffing around, and I'm gonna start building. Let's do this. Alright, epic sauce. So I've gotten in the ground and I've gotten in where I want to put the rib bones. These 2 here will be broken because I sort of want a entrance into the enclosure right there. So there's gonna be 2 broken ribs, but the rest of them will sort of wrap around at the top. It should look really cool. I'm also adding a little shelter area here where there might be some enrichment and sleeping area for the velociraptors. And over here, I think that's where I'm going to put the chicken machine. One thing I really quickly wanted to do is I realized when this other unnamed velociraptor grows up, I won't be able to tell the difference between the 2 of them. So I need to put a name tag on Keith so I know which one is Keith. I can tell this one isn't Keith though because it's smaller and Keith is older. Thankfully, I did find a name tag in a dungeon. I just need to make an anvil now. Well, bam, there we go. We got an anvil. Now I'm gonna name Keith. There we go. Keith, are you ready to be named? Let's just check. Age 9, age 4. Yes, you're definitely Keith. Hello, Keith. I'm gonna need to figure out a way of getting more name tags. Maybe I'll add a name tag mod so it's easier to get name tags so I can name my other dinosaurs. That's probably something I need to do. Anyway, I'm gonna continue building this. I need to add in the ribs now. The ribs are in and it's looking great. Yeah, so I also added in the fences so the velociraptors can't climb out. I had to make it overhang so that there's even more of a chance that they can't climb out. Still got a couple things to do. I've got to add the climbing frame. I've got to add the shelter, which is going right here. And I've got to add the chicken egg dispenser. Oh, I've also got to add a bunch of foliage to the enclosure as well. Alright, so I'm going to try and walk you through my process as I'm building this. I'm not very good at building and talking, so sorry if this is bad. So Velociraptor is a small dinosaur, so I don't think it needs that big of a space to live in. So they've got two little entrances here. Might actually add some more trapdoors. I need more trapdoors. Alright, I'm gonna make the staff area right here, I think. And I'm gonna continue these walls around, like over here. So let me just do that real quick. Okay, sweet as. The walls are in, and I think instead of putting a full block wall here, I'm gonna do trapdoors along here. That way the velociraptors get more room in their sleeping area, because honestly the staff don't need that much room back here. Alright, I'm ready to put the wall in. I've got all the trapdoors. I also got a barrel here, which looks like it has food in it, and it also blends in with this part of the wall here. And I can put water in here like it's a sink. This barrel is also accessible, which is great. I think for the velociraptors, they could be like cats and they like to sleep up high, so I think adding some fun climbing things in here is also cool. Alright, that's cool. There's tons of little areas where they can sleep in. I want to add a enrichment item. One of these right here. So I need string and a log. Okay, I can do that. Here we go, I've got the tethered log. I don't even know if this is an enrichment item that the velociraptors will use, but I still think it's cool. Now I just want to put a roof on, but I want stone bricks and I need to smelt some cobblestone for that. Alright, cool, the shelter's in, and now I need to build the climbing frame. This should be pretty easy. Alright, so this build is almost complete. It's looking pretty epic. The climbing frame isn't that big, but it's also not that small. I'm gonna put the feeder right here. There's two things I want to do before I let the velociraptors in. One is, of course, make the chicken egg dispenser thing. And I also want to get some more prehistoric plants in here. Like, I've got these ferns, but like, I've got so much normal grass and ferns. I think it would be great to cultivate some prehistoric plants and put them in the enclosure. Okay, so these two up here are saplings, and these are all the different plants. I need to figure out which one I want out of these. I also thought it was worth making another culture vat, and now I can cook up both of these plants. I said cook up again, oh my gosh. Okay, cool. Alright, it should be done now. Yes! Yes, they are. Awesome, they didn't fail. Alright, I don't know where I want to put them. Maybe I'll put one... yeah, I'll put one here. Oh, it's invisible. No! I think this is another fossils and archaeology bug. Wait, will it work now? No. Hopefully this... Okay, that's in. That's a cool plant. I wonder if I can bone meal it. Yes, this is great. Oh, I didn't realize how far they were spreading around when I was bone mealing them. I don't know if the rendering of this plant is a fossils and archaeology bug or something that's broken with my mod pack, but hopefully I can fix it soon. Alright, last thing I need to do is add in this chicken egg farm. I've got a problem though. I need quartz for a comparator, which means I need to go to the nether. Alright, this isn't going to be the permanent place for the portal. I just don't want to see it in this world because portals don't look that great. But here we go. Into the nether we go. Please get a good spawn. Oh, here we go. Hey, this is... What is... Oh my gosh, the shaders made the nether look weird. This is actually a great spawn, I think. This is great. Okay, there's quartz right here. I only need like 1 or 2. Alright, that's all I needed. Alright, so this farm should be really simple, I'm hoping. I think this is all I have to do. Just like that. Place a block there. There. So when an egg goes into here, it'll get dispensed. So imagine that slab was an egg. That's really easy. Now I just need to get a chicken to sit on top of the hopper. Come on, we're almost there. Just this way. Okay, please make this easy. Okay, now I just need to push you in. There we go. Close it off. We've got the automatic live prey farm. This is awesome. And I think that officially means that this enclosure is done. I just need to put the feeder in and move the velociraptors in, and then it's done. That's great. Alright, I'm gonna pick up this feeder. Oh my gosh, why is it taking so long? Oh, what? Oh no, you're kidding. Alright, I'm gonna make 2 feeders then and keep 1 in the house and 1 in the velociraptor enclosure. You guys can follow me as well. Come on, guys. Look at them go. Do they know how to come through a door? That's the real question. Oh, okay. That's an interesting way of coming through a door. Okay, they're in now. I'm just gonna put the mutton here. Fill the food up. There we go. They're coming over for a feed. I'm gonna put them on Wander. They've got this whole new enclosure. I just realized they can climb this, so I need to make this non-climbable. But the enclosure is done, and it's nighttime, and they are nocturnal, so this is good. Look at them, they're trying to escape, but they can't because I really tried to make it so they can't escape unless they go here. I want to try these iron blinds and see if it stops them from being able to climb over. Yeah, so if I just put these along here, hopefully that stops them. Oh, this is great. They're having a sleep inside the shell. That's so good that they're using it. I want to make another enrichment item for them. In fossils and archaeology, there are balls that the dinosaurs can play with, and this is how you craft them. Just need slime ball, wool, and string. And you can place it down and like kick it around. It's so cool. Oh my gosh, wait. Why is... What? Am I duplicating them? Okay, I'm gonna throw this out. I think that's a duplication glitch. I shouldn't be doing that. I'm gonna leave this ball here and hopefully they come up and play with it. It's like a soccer. You could probably play soccer with this actually. That's great. I get you're nocturnal, but come on, can't you explore your new enclosure that I built for you? Okay, they're both really happy. That's great. Actually, I don't care. This is great. I'm gonna abuse this if I can. Look at the smiley face. It feels so lonely not having them in here anymore, but they're in a much better area now. Alright, now I want to start growing some of the new prehistoric trees. So I've got these 2 saplings here from the plant fossils, and I'm gonna put them in the cultivator and hopefully I get the sapling. Alright, putting them in. Put the biogoo in as well. There we go. Let's hope they don't fail. Alright, I just cleaned up the storage out there and I'm hoping that it's done cultivating. Yes, it is. And neither of them failed, which is great. Alright, I want to grow these trees and see if they look different from the trees in 1.12. Okay, first I'm going to grow this palm sapling. And it looks like a palm. What a surprise. Next I'm going to grow the Sigillaria sapling. Whoa, that's cool. I love the green wood. This gives like really cool green wood. I love this. That's sick as. Alright, now to chop them down. Alright, I'm waiting around and the guys behind me are also waiting around. There's actually two different patrols. There's one on the roof. I'm waiting for these saplings to drop. And they're not dropping. I don't know why. On this tree, the layer on top has like been removed, but the rest of the tree isn't decomposing. And this one hasn't even changed. I think I'm gonna have to go up and break the leaves manually so I can get more saplings. There we go, there's a sapling. Come on, please drop a sapling. Uh-oh. I keep getting sticks. These are the last leaves left. Please drop a sapling. No, that's the last one. Oh, oops. That's so unfortunate. I'm gonna need to cultivate new palm saplings. Oh! I didn't even see these ones drop. Okay, that's good. I don't need to cultivate new ones. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I didn't see them. There's still some other trees in the mod, but I don't have the fossils for them yet, so I can't get them. Ooh, the palm wood looks really cool. Oh, that's so nice. Alright, so the next thing I want to do is I want to make a farm for these fern spores. This is going to be a very temporary and manual farm. I'm not going to build it here, I'm just building this to show you an example of how these grow. So, you cannot place them when they're under the sky. You can only place them when they're under leaves. And the way they grow is you can bone meal them or they grow over time, but they spread to one block around them. So once it grows, there we go. See how it spread all around here? And then once these grow, it keeps spreading like that. So I would like to mine out a big area underground and have a bunch of these fern spores growing. I think this area right next to where the portal is in my starter mansion is actually a pretty good spot for it. There we go. Now all these ferns are going to spread across and it should only take probably less than an hour and I can just come back into this room, mine all the ferns, replace this middle section, and then I've got a few stacks of ferns. And this is great for herbivore food when I get some herbivores in my ranch. It's almost nighttime, so the velociraptors should be waking up soon. Where are they? Oh, have they been playing with the bull? Hello? Oh, there you are. Hey, it's Keith. Where's the other one? Uh-oh. I hope it hasn't escaped. Oh, there she is. Okay, hello. Okay, you gonna wake up now? Come on, it's nighttime. Wakey wakey, eggs and bakey. Oh, Keith's woken up. Good morning, Keith. Or good night, Keith. What do you say when something's nocturnal? Do you say good morning or good night? Ah, they're using the climbing frame. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted. And they're both coming for a snack. Ah. This is great. I love this enclosure so much. Look, she's trying to escape again. I really hope I've made it so they can't escape. I haven't seen any chicken eggs being dispensed. Let me just check to see if it works. Okay, it does. I just got the dirt back. Okay, it definitely does work. I think maybe I need to get another chicken in there. Alright, almost there. Alright, up you pop. Okay, let me push you in. Lovely. Okay, now we've doubled the egg rate. This is seriously the coolest enclosure. I love this so much. I did end up adding the mod to make name tags craftable. I'm not going to name it yet. This is just a reminder to you guys on what to name this female velociraptor. Another thing is oh, I was about to say I was tired of waiting for the chickens to be dispensed, but it's happened. I was about to start throwing eggs around. I think I'm still going to throw eggs around because it's fun. Unless this guy's gonna... Oh, here we go. They're hunting. That was sick. I want to see it again. Where are you? Are you Keith? No, you're the other. Let's see you get a chicken. There we go. Oh, it's like pouncing. Oh, that's awesome. I love that. I love this enclosure so much. I love that they've got their own prey enrichment. I'm gonna end the video off by doing some mining for fossils. And I just want to say how thankful I am for all the support on the last 2 videos. If you've watched this far, you've probably seen one of the 2. I made a speed build video and the episode 1 to this series, and they both performed the best out of every video on my channel. So hopefully I can keep the ball rolling. I guess I should say subscribe. Aha, finally some fossils. Yeah, just gonna say it again, thank you. You guys are seriously great. I've been trying to reply to every comment and you guys have just been so supportive. It's been so nice. I'm gonna keep mining these fossils and we're gonna end the video. Ooh! Diamonds, I need to go down there. I got distracted. That's so ADHD of me. I'm gonna keep mining the rest of these fossils and I'm gonna end the video off by analyzing them. Alright, I got a pretty good haul. Here we go. This is what I got. Shell fossils, biofossils, plant fossils. And I think I'm gonna use these relic scraps to fix the broken swords. So I think I just have to do that in the archaeology bench. If I just leave it there, hopefully it fixes. But I'm gonna put these shell fossils in and I'll see you once they're finished. Alright, the analyzer is done, but before I check what's in the chest, I want to check on this. Okay, it isn't done. Am I doing this wrong? Do you guys know if this is bugged? I'm not sure what to do. Anyway, analyzer is done, and this is what I got. Oh, a Citipati! 2 Spinos! Oh my gosh, that's kind of crazy. A Parasaur, I think that's my second herbivore. A Dimetrodon, that's a new one, I believe. I'm not gonna try to pronounce that, or oh, that's Longodomus. Actually, I'll try to pronounce it. Dicran Urus. Don't clip the first half of that word. And a Confucianus. That's great. I love the Confucianus. They're like a little bird. I wonder what it looks like in the new update. I also got a Titanus. Alright, so this is all the DNA I currently own. What prehistoric creature should I build an enclosure for the next episode? Let me know. I think that's where I'm going to end the video, guys. If you did enjoy, remember to subscribe and like and leave a comment. I might be streaming this world on Twitch, so I'll leave my Twitch link in the description so you can follow me there. I think this is the longest survival video that I've ever recorded, so I'm really glad and happy how it turned out. But yes, see you everyone. Take care. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Hey guys, how are you? What? What happened here? What? Yeah, I'm just not gonna deal with this. See ya. Good day everyone, welcome to episode 3 of my Fossils and Archaeology Forever World. Somehow the Velociraptors got the ball up on the rope here. I don't know how they did that. The comment that got the most likes for the name suggestion of this girl here was from Kermit the Friggy 1802, and they suggested the name Pepper. So there we go, we've got Pepper and Keith. Isn't this great? Your friend has a name now, Keith. I know we got tons and tons of name suggestions, so I'm sorry if your name... Oh my gosh, chicken just died? Oh, it's eating. It's sleep hunting. Oh my gosh. Yeah, as I was saying, there's so many name suggestions on what to name her, and I'm sorry that I didn't pick yours, but I might be getting a new dinosaur in this episode, so you can leave the name suggestions for that one in the comments below as well. But yes, if you're new to this series, in the last episode, I built this ribcage velociraptor enclosure, and in this world, I'm not building a zoo, I'm building a sanctuary for these animals, and it's also sort of a ranch as well. I keep jumping between calling it a ranch and a sanctuary. It's sort of supposed to be both of those. I also just completed a stream where in the stream I built this automatic fern farm. It's supposed to be better than the one down here. This one down here is still really good. I get tons of ferns from this if I just run through and break all these ferns. Yeah, I didn't even break them all. I've already got 2 stacks. That's kind of crazy. This one just did its first harvest and it got me a stack of ancient fern spawns, which is really good. You can probably figure out how it works by looking at it. I don't really need to do a tutorial. I'll just bone meal this so you can get an idea. It's pretty much how a flower farm works. And there's also some hopper minecarts picking up all the ferns below. Just think of how a flower farm works. This guy just entered my house without asking, but he does have sea pickles for 2 emeralds, and I don't know where a tropical ocean is, so I might actually buy that deal, because I would like some pickles. Please, let me have some pickles. That, thank you. Now you die. Another thing I did while on stream is I went fossil mining, and I didn't get many because I died. But I did get some, so I'm going to start analyzing this while I talk about the next thing. One of the things I tried to do on stream is collect enough bookshelves to make a full enchanting table, and I didn't manage to do it on stream, but I managed to do it after stream. So we've got full level 20 bookshelves. Let's see what I get. Efficiency 5. Ooh, that could be good. I'm gonna do it. Vein mining and paleontology. Oh my gosh, that's the best pickaxe I could have asked for. My sword is saying sharpness 2. I don't want to go down below level 30. Let's see what I get here. Okay, I got unbreaking. That's good. I wanted unbreaking on this one so I could combine them too. Okay, this is great. This is a good pickaxe. Sick as. So there's a bunch of things I gotta get done in this world, and I've made myself have more jobs because now I've got to cover up this farm. I've got to find a place to put this enchanting table because I'm not sure if this is the last place I want to have it. And of course, I think I want to make another dinosaur enclosure. Something some viewers said on stream was that there is a volcano biome, and I didn't think that this got ported over. But I can use my nature's compass to find the volcano. Yes, here we go, start search. How far out is it? Oh, it's actually not that far. That's actually pretty good. So apparently there's a bunch of fossils in this biome, which is exactly why I want to go there. So I think to start the episode, I am going to go there. So I'm going to make myself a full set of diamond gear so I don't die out on this journey, and also my iron armor is so close to breaking anyway. Okay, some of you might know this, some of you won't, but I have ADHD and I'm going to forget everything I just said. So I've made a to-do list. Volcano first, then I'm going to make a structure for the fern farm and the enchanting table. Then I'm going to work on a new enclosure and I'm going to hatch the dinosaur for that enclosure. But I think the enclosure will be dependent on what I get from going mining at the volcano. So let's stop messing around. I'm going to make my way to the volcano. I think it's this way. What's this? What have I found? It's a massive tar pit. Oh, that's so good. I'm definitely gonna need to save these coordinates. I wonder if I'll find more tar at the volcano. I'm just over 1,000 blocks away, so I'm just gonna keep heading that way. Oh my gosh, there's some sea pickles right there. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Oh hey, are you an archaeologist? You are. And you've got archaeology books. Ooh, okay. I might need to trap you somewhere. I will come back for you, sir. Oh, is that it there? I think it is. We found a ruined portal, but I'm not worried about that because we just found the volcano biome. How big is this volcano? Because there's some fossils right there, but oh, this feels like a really small volcano biome. But it's really cool. There's tons of fossils here. That's sick as. Alright, we arrived at the volcano biome. I feel like I got really unlucky. I feel like when I saw the volcano biome in 1.12, it was a lot bigger than this. But there's a lot of fossils here and I'm going to take them anyway. So I've got my pickaxe. I'm going to start mining. Alright, I mined all the fossils in this area. I got a bunch of different bones. I got so much volcanic ash. And I got 31 shell fossils, which is great. Alright, I've ruined this volcano biome. I think I'm ready to go home now. Alright everyone, I am back home and I'm ready to put all these fossils in. I'm going to put all the bones in first. Then I'm going to put the shell fossils in, and then the plant fossils. And from the fossils I got from when I analysed earlier, all I got was this Arthropleura. It wasn't very good. But I'll keep it, and maybe I'll make an enclosure for it someday. While the analyzer's working behind me, I think I'm gonna go mine some biofossils because I think the shell fossils give me a lot of non-dinosaur DNA, and I really want some dinosaurs, like some herbivores. Alright, so this was probably one of the most successful mining sessions I've had in terms of gathering fossils. I was mainly going for biofossils and I managed to get just over a stack of them and quite a few shell fossils as well. Having paleontology and vein mine on my pick was amazing. I completely filled up my inventory with tons of different fossils. Now I've got way too many to fit into one analyzer, so I'm going to need to make another analyzer for this. I also managed to collect some diamonds. Alright, my inventory and backpack is absolutely just full, so I just need to sort this out for a second. Alright, before we put all of these fossils and also all of these fossils in, I just want to test something. I got a lot of this volcanic ash from the volcano, and I want to see if I can sift it. Does that work? Oh, it is working. Okay, cool. Sick as. Okay. Alright, also, before I start analyzing those, I just want to check this. Okay. Yeah, it's a lot of non-dinosaur creatures, but oh, a quagga. We must have got one of those from the bones. I remember getting a quagga leg or something, so that's probably from that. That's awesome. Yes, I love the quagga. Okay, I'm gonna move all of these out before I analyze all of this. Alright, all of the stuff from here has been moved out, and now I can start analyzing all these bones. Alright, this is probably going to take a while because of how many there is, so I'm going to get to editing this video while this analyzes. I just had an idea of something to do while waiting for my fossils to analyze. Someone left a comment saying that the Confucianus would be a great house pet to live in this little area, and I could even make it have a little ledge. So I think I'm going to make some bio-goo. And incubate up this little guy. Let's hope you don't turn into a Phalosaurus, please. Alright, I installed a mod that should have fixed the rendering of the plants, and it has, and I love this plant. That's actually a really beautiful plant. Oh my gosh. And I'm gonna do that to give it a little shelf, and let's check on him. Okay, not even halfway yet. Oh, it's done! Yes, okay, I'm so glad I haven't gotten any Phaleosauruses yet. Okay, I'm gonna put you right here. Oh, you throw it! Oh, okay. Oh, he's not tamed. I didn't realize it was like a chicken, you had to throw it. Okay, they eat leaves and stuff. Okay, I've got a lot of ferns. Come on. Where'd you go? Oh, you're so tiny. Oh, you're already tamed. Okay. I didn't realize it would already be tamed when I hatched it. I lost it. I'm gonna be honest, I lost it. Where did it go? I honestly can't find it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Stay. There we go. I managed to get it to stay. Okay, I'm gonna put all these fern spores in here. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Look at it. Thank you to Egg Guana for suggesting this creature to live in my house. Once again, I'm gonna let you guys decide the name for this fella. Alright, so the analyzer has now analyzed all the biofossils and shell fossils, so now it's just gotta go through the plant fossils. Why did the minecart stop? Oh my gosh, that's so annoying. I think there's a chance of mobs walking down here and then they stop the minecart and then those mobs despawn, so I think that's why the minecart was stopped for a second there. Alright. I realized that the first 11 minutes or so of this video has just been about fossil mining and extracting DNA. We'll get to making the enclosure very soon. But as you can see, the analyzer is now off, which means we get to see what I got from my long fossil haul. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Oh, we got another Velociraptor. That's sick. Okay, definitely gonna cook you up. What else do we get? Oh, Quetzal, that's one of the new creatures. That's awesome. I gotta do that one. And yes, we got a bunch of herbivores. I really wanted to do a herbivore enclosure for this video, so I'm really glad that I got all these. I also noticed I got 2 compies, which is cool. That could be another thing that could live in my house. And I can't look past this. I got a T-Rex. That's awesome. Alright, so these are all the herbivores I own. I want to put 2 in this next enclosure. And I've asked my YouTube members what 2 dinosaurs I should put in this enclosure. So we'll find out more towards the end of this video, but I really hope it's a Gallimimus. Alright, now I've got to tackle whatever I want to do with this. And I reckon I'm going to move my enchanting table over up on top of this hill here. And I might connect it to this house somehow. He doesn't seem to be eating from the feeder as a baby, so I think I've got to force feed him. Alright, so I cleared out a little area here. This is where I'm going to move my enchanting table to. I also enchanted with the enchanting table and I got pretty lucky. I got Silk Touch, Efficiency 4 and Unbreaking on my shovel. And I also got Efficiency 4 and Unbreaking on my axe, which is quite great. But for this build, I'm going to need a bunch of spruce to fit my base theme, so I need to chop down a bunch of these trees. Right, I got all this wood and look at you! Oh my gosh! You're so beautiful. I can't wait till you're big and strong. Alright, I'm just about ready to start work on this. I'm also going to build over this in this build montage. So you're going to be getting a whole build with this. Isn't that great? Anyway, I'm going to start the build now. I'm going to place down my workbenches and I'm going to get started. I've still got a few details I've got to add before this part of the build is finished, but look at it, it's mainly finished. I just realized I didn't silk touch those bookshelves, so now I've got to craft new ones. Look at this guy, he knows how to fly now, so I can just let him out to have a little fly. He likes to get stuck on these trapdoors, so, oh, that was close. So I'm gonna remove these trapdoors because he always gets stuck. But look at him go, he's so jolly. He's so whimsical, flying around like this. I decided to go very floral with this build, have lots of flowers everywhere, and I'm adding to it now by adding these flower pots. Just like this. There we go. I'm loving this. So let me give you a quick tour of the build. So obviously I've got my house here. And I have the enchanting room here, which I should probably set up real quick. Still need some extra details, but this is fine for now. This is the wheat farm. I need wheat to make the biogoo, so I needed a wheat farm, so I just thought maybe putting it on top of the fern farm was cool. And if I want to get to the raptor enclosure, I can run around here, and this is where I can enter, through here. Yeah, so the raptors really enjoy this enclosure, and they love sleeping in here, which is amazing. And there's another way to get back. Instead of going around that way again, I can just walk through that entrance and I can come through here. In the enchanting room, there's an entrance into the house. And I want to make a better place to put these culture vats because this is not a great spot and this room just feels like a little hallway room. Yeah, so do you like the extension of the Diabloceratops house? I think it's pretty cool. I really like this little bridge and the fact that it goes from one building to the other. I really want to stop exploring to try and find cows to milk, so I'm just going to bring this cow that I just found back to my base, and he can stay there. Alright, you can live in here until I find a better place for you. Please enjoy yourself with the enchanting setup, and don't eat the books. Yeah, so my member community has decided on what dinosaurs I will be hatching in this episode and making an enclosure for, and those will be the parasaur and the brachiosaur. I only have one brachiosaur, but I have 3 parasaurs. So I'm going to start cooking these guys up. Let's get some biogoo in, and let's hope none of them turn into phalangosaurs. You're in a dangerous spot, Mr. Cow. I'm really hoping the brachiosaur doesn't turn into a phalangosaur because then I won't have a brachiosaur to hatch. And I haven't even seen what the brachiosaur and parasaur looks like in the 1.18 port. Out of the way, cow. So I'm pretty excited to see what they look like. Alright, the first 2 eggs are almost done. There we go, one's done, and the other should be done any second now. Yes! Okay, sick as. We got the brachiosaur egg and the parasaur egg successfully. Now I'm going to cook up these last 2 parasaur DNA. I'm going to make this area right here where their enclosure is going to go. So when you walk along this path out here, you get a good view of the enclosure. And I'm also going to continue this path along here, so you can also see the creatures from here as well. Cultivation has failed! Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I hope my cow's okay. Oh, please say I didn't leave the door open. Okay. Yeah, you're fine. Oh no! Okay, the cow's okay. How did you get up there? Okay. Actually, you know what? Climb up there again. Caught? Question mark? Have I caught you? I have caught you, I think. One of the DNAs failed, but that's okay. I actually had an idea that I wanted to test, and that was capturing the guy, naming him, I've got a name tag, and seeing if I can make an automatic slime ball farm. I don't really have the room to do it in this room though, so I need to bring him outside. And the cows come out. No! Alright, I'm gonna do it outside. It should be as easy as this to set up, I'm hoping. So I'm gonna let him out. Come on. Come out here. Yes, come out here. Oh no, I unleashed him. This area is a mess. I'm just gonna destroy it. No, so close. Oops. Okay, I might have to punch him in. Oh, it's becoming nighttime. I need to sleep. Yes! Oh, it's captured. Finally. Oh my gosh. That was so painful. No! Oh, I forgot that I had vein miner on. Oh my gosh. No, stay in. Stay in. Stay in. Yes! Oh my god, it's in again. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, I'm mining with an iron pickaxe now so I don't mess this up again. Okay. Let me name you as well. There we go, Sloppy. No, you're not going to despawn. Yes, the farm works. I just have to hold left click now and I get tons of slime. Okay, I need to make this farm more pretty, but I'll do that another time. Oh my gosh, all this slime is so annoying. Alright, I compacted it a bit, lit it up. This is all you need to make a slime farm in fossil and archaeology. You just need a Paleosaurus. And hopefully this DNA doesn't get turned into a Paleosaurus again. Oh no, this is a problem. The Paleosaurus is right outside my window and I can't sleep. Ah, that's so annoying. No! No! I was moving you! And now you're out again. Oh my gosh. I'm so tired of this vein miner pick. I need a new pick. Yeah, I definitely need a new pick. This pick is amazing for fossil mining, but with building it can be really frustrating when it breaks the whole thing when you just want it to break one little block. And the parasaur is done! Hooray! Now I can start hatching them if I want. I'm just gonna make them a little walled off area right here, just while I work on their enclosure, so they can grow while I'm building their enclosure. Okay, this should be good. It's quite ugly, but they will have a really pretty enclosure very soon. Alright, I think I'm ready to hatch them. I'll make sure I have some torches. Let's put the paras down. Whoa, those are big eggs. I wonder how big the brachia is. Oh, it's about the same size. This is cool. Okay, I can't wait for these guys to start growing up. Alright, while they're sort of incubating, I guess they're incubating, I'm going to grab a bunch of ferns. This fern farm is working really well. And I'm gonna get them a feeder and put it right next to... Oh, they're hatching! Oh, this is awesome! Okay, good thing I grabbed the feeder now. Just gonna fill it right up. Hey! Oh my gosh, they're so cute! Ah! Look at you! Oh my gosh. Okay, what genders do we have? You are female. We've got 2 female parasaurs and 1 male parasaur. And you are a male. Awesome. Oh, you're so cool. Look at him go. He's like waddling. This is so cool. Alright, I need to start working their enclosure because they're going to be getting big fast. Alright, I'm ready to start building. Let's do this. Alright, well, look how much progress I've made. When I started building this, I didn't plan to build it this big, but I just get in the groove and I just start building massive enclosures. And this isn't an enclosure, this is a herbivore paddock, and I'm probably going to add some more herbivores in here. And it isn't finished. Obviously there's no foliage or trees or proper feeding stations for the dinos. And look how much they've grown as I've been building this. They're probably almost fully grown. I don't know though. But here we go. I'm going to vein mine all the cobblestone and let them free. By the way, I noticed the male parasaur is a bit bigger than the female one. I'm pretty sure. I think that's a cool bit of sexual dimorphism. You can also probably see that I've got some name tags in my inventory. And these are the names for these guys. I've already decided. So this one is going to be Will, named after very own Will, who's been here for me a lot while I've been making these videos and has just been great encouragement and mental support. So William is the name of Brachiosaur. I hope he likes being the Brachiosaur. I'm going to name 3 of the paras after 3 of my members. I'm going to name you RTC, I'm going to name you Sarah, and I'm going to name you Gospy, after my members that have been supporting me and also helped me decide what to put in this enclosure. Alright, once they move out the way, I'm going to change this podzol to dirt because I do not like it being podzol. Alright, I replaced the podzol with dirt and it's slowly turning into grass, and these guys are slowly spreading out and not being in this corner anymore. I should probably move this feeder so they don't all hang around here. There are a few problems. One is there needs to be a better spot for the feeder, but the main one is there's no entrance, and I think I'm going to put the entrance here, but I'm unsure on how the entrance is going to look for now, so I'm going to work on some different details of the enclosure, like the feeding and also some ground details because it's just dirt right now. One thing I like to do in all my enclosures is make the ground next to the wall look like it's been treaded on by the dinosaurs. Because a bit of lorry lore, and I've said this in other videos, is I used to do some work at some animal parks, and the animals would always pace the fences and tread up the ground, and there would never be any grass on the parts next to the wall. I like this. Now I just want to continue it all the way around the whole enclosure. Alright, I've now made the ground around all the edges look like it's been more worn. And I do want this to be a very open enclosure, so I don't want too much tree coverage. And I think something I do want is some paths going around this enclosure for where the staff have been and also where the dinosaurs walk along. So I think I'm actually just going to start with the paths right now. Oh my gosh, wait, what? There's baby parasaurs? You guys have been, wait, they've been breeding. I didn't even realize they could do that. Oh my gosh. Okay, so, well, I've got a bunch of parasaurs now. This is great, but I'm a little bit worried about them overpopulating this enclosure. What do I do? Like, what do I do if there becomes too many parasaurs in here? I don't think I'm gonna worry about it for now. I'm just gonna keep putting some grass everywhere. Actually, I'm wondering, are you guys tamed? They're untamed. Okay, I wonder, can I just feed you all these plants? Will you eat these? Come on. They seem to be full. They seem to be full. I can't feed them more, so I'm going to destroy their feeder and I'm going to hand feed them until they're tamed. Which means I have to hand feed all the other dinosaurs to keep them alive. Alright, I've now put grass everywhere throughout the enclosure. I made sure there's no flowers or tall grass. I missed a flower. But I just want to see if I can tame these guys. Please let me tame you. Oh no! Why won't they tame? So the way you're meant to tame them is you're meant to stand near them when they're born. But I didn't know they were hatching, so I didn't know that they were going to be born. But I think it's fine if I don't tame them. They're herbivores. They're not going to be dangerous if I don't tame them. So I think I'm going to leave them. Alright, now I want to work on some trees. I'm going to be honest, I don't really have a plan for these trees. I'm just going to whip something up and like hope it looks good. But I think I want to use some azalea leaves and also some oak leaves. Oh my gosh, they just keep laying eggs. Oh, now I destroyed the grass. Guys, stop laying eggs, please. Alright, I don't really have a plan for these trees. I'm sort of going to build them with ancient stone jungle fences and stripped jungle logs. I'm hoping it looks good. We'll have to see. So I'm just gonna start pillaring up and see what happens. Alright, that's actually not a bad tree in my opinion. Let's see how it looks from back here. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm like really bad at trees, but I think this one's actually pretty good. Now I'm just gonna repeat it in a few spots. Alright, now the trees are in and the parasaurs have been breeding like rabbits. I think I need to separate the males. Look at all these babies. I don't know what to do about them and I have to keep feeding them. And I don't have a feeder, which is why I am going to make a feeder now for them. So I'm going to make 2 tall herbivore feeders for the brachiosaur. And this is going to be based off giraffe feeders. I don't really have a plan for this. I'm just gonna build it on a whim. I wonder if I put the feeder there and then fill it up, will the brachie know to come over here and eat from this one? Or will it only eat from ground feeders? Alright, cool. I think that looks like a cool feeder. Now I'm just gonna build another one somewhere over here. Alright, I just finished these 2 tall herbivore feeders and I think they look pretty nice. I feel like William would like them, except where has he gone? I just fed him, so he isn't starved. Oh, there he is. How did he get out? Did you get over the fence? What happened? How did you get out? Come on, come with me, William. Oh, now he's stuck on the trees. Okay, I have to clear these trees for William now. I just remembered I can right click him with a stick to make him follow me. So now, there we go. Okay, if I just walk into the paddock, he should teleport in. And ignore this. This whole area over here is going to have other stuff. So all this will be connected eventually. That's why I've left it hanging right now. Okay, William's back in. Do you want to try this feeder for me, William, please? Maybe it's a bit low. He would have to bend his head down a bit for this. Okay, well, he's not that hungry, so I don't know if he's gonna eat from it. But, oh, I need to get rid of that flower. I'm gonna set up the herbivore feeder for the dinosaurs that live closer to the ground, and I think somewhere here would be good for it. And it's pretty much just gonna be some hay bales with a feeder in the middle, just like this. And I'll put these ferns in. Now all the dinos can come for food at the hay bale stack. I don't know if I mentioned them or if I just went straight to building the herbivore feeders, but look at these trees. I'm actually quite happy with them. I think they're okay. They're not the best trees that there are, but they're alright, and they make the enclosure look so much better. Alright, I think I just turned off breeding. So I'm hoping that they'd stop laying eggs and the eggs stop hatching. But I think with the addition of the food stations, I think this paddock is done. Alright, this is turning out to be the longest video I have uploaded on my channel. So before we end it, I just want to go over and check that I've done all the things I set off to do at the start of this video. So first, I wanted to go to the volcano, and I definitely did that. Second, I wanted to build a structure for the fern farm and the enchanting table. And this ended up just being a base overhaul. I think this is great. I ended up adding a wheat farm here as well. I also wanted to make a new enclosure, and I didn't expect it to be this big. So this episode is quite literally a mega episode, but I'm super happy with how this enclosure turned out. And last, I wanted to hatch eggs, and I did that before I made this enclosure. And can I just say, I think William gets bigger every time I look at him. Look how massive he is. He's massive. That's crazy. I think before I end the episode, I'm just gonna do a quick check on the velociraptors. Who's this? We got Keith here. How you going, Keith? Keith is very happy. That's great. Let's go find Pepper. I can't find Pepper anywhere. Has Pepper escaped? Oh wait, I hear Pepper. Wait, is... Pepper must be underground somehow. Wait, what? Hold on. I didn't fully fill this in, so Pepper might be under here somewhere. Oh, there she is! Oh my gosh. You cheeky fella, come on. Oh, Pepper's starving. I need to feed her. There we go. Good thing I came and found her right now because she was taking damage from starvation. And Pepper's straight back to playing with the bull. Oh, which makes me think I should probably add bulls into the herbivore enclosure. Alright, I've got so many bulls now from the intro skit I did, so I'm just gonna grab a few. I don't know if this is the type of enrichment that parasaurs and brachiosaurs enjoy playing with, but I'm gonna scatter these around the enclosure so they can have some fun with them. There we go. This is beautiful. Alright, before I end this video, I just want to give a little shout out to all my members, and I made this little animation of a parasaur running onto the screen. You should see it right now. Yeah, so thank you to these guys for becoming my first members of the channel, and I really appreciate it. And if you want to become a member, it's about $2 US a month. It really isn't that much, and it helps me turn this hobby I have into something I can live off. Remember to leave name suggestions for this little guy, and also I've got 6 more parasaurs now, so if you guys have any cool names for the other parasaurs, then let me know in the comments. 2 more things. I stream this world on Twitch, so come check me out and you can see this world live. And also I have a community Discord server with a pretty active and fun community, so come join. But yes, I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye everyone. Take care. Bye bye. Welcome to the world, Banana. I'm going to set you up with a feeder. There you go. So now you can go feed by yourself. G'day everyone, welcome to episode 4 of the Fossils and Archaeology Survival Series. I'm going to start this episode off by naming a bunch of the unnamed parasaurs, and I just want to show you something first. So someone left a comment saying if you name a parasaur Jackabird, it will get a different skin, and it totally does. Look how beautiful this guy is. I got some other great name suggestions, so I'll name this guy Jimothy. You can be Ducky. I'm gonna name you Trumpet, and this is my own name suggestion. This is because my pet Loorikeet in real life is named Trumpet. And someone asked me to name a para Augustus, so you can be Augustus. There was a comment saying to name the Confucianus. Where are you? There you are. Peanut! You are now Peanut. In the last episode, I also got another Velociraptor DNA, so I'm gonna plonk you in there. Thank you for all the really nice compliments on this enclosure. I'm really happy with it. You may notice that I've got some texture packs on. One adds in fluffiness to the leaves, another one adds in some different variants of grass, and the last notable one is this one which changes how crops look. So the wheat is a lot taller, which I really like. I'm just testing this out, so if you guys don't like these textures, I'll turn them off. I also did some fossil mining between episodes and I got all of these. So I'm gonna chuck all these into the analyzer. Alright, this Velociraptor is ready. Hello Pepper, where's Keith? Oh gosh, please say Keith hasn't escaped. Oh, there you are. Hello Keith. Keith and Pepper, you're about to have a new best friend. Let's plop you down. Let's check. Okay, it's warm because it's next to the lantern. While that guy is incubating, I'm going to quickly talk about, I did some enchanting on my tools. So on this one, I got fortune and efficiency. I made another pickaxe and got efficiency on breaking. And I want to combine that with this Silk Touch book that I got in the first episode, I believe. I also enchanted all my armor. Alright, how's this egg going? Okay, good progress. I'm really hoping I get a male this time because I think a male and 2 females would be awesome. Oh, there we go. It's about to hatch. Okay, I'm so excited. Come on, be a male, please. What have we got? We got another female. Oh my gosh. Okay, someone did leave a comment saying I should name this Velociraptor Salt because we've got Salt and Pepper. Oh, I can't forget to tame you. Uh-oh, you're gonna eat all my steak. You are. Uh-oh. How'd you get out? What? Oh my gosh, guys, these dinosaurs keep getting out. It's so annoying. And I knew I had a parasaur that I didn't name and I couldn't find it, so I just assumed I didn't hatch another one. But this one is going to be Keith 2 Electric Boogaloo. Now I need to tame that raptor before I can't tame it. Where are you? Here you are. Oh, he's already trying to escape. There we go. You are now mine, Salt. Okay, where did that para go? Where are you? Oh, there you are. I couldn't see you in the wheat before. Come on, follow me. Okay, this para is actually untamed. And I got told in the comments to tame the parasaur, you need to whip it. And I feel really bad doing this, but it isn't working. Am I just whipping this parasaur for no reason? This is so mean. I wonder if it's because she's not fully grown yet. Well, I think until she's fully grown, I've got a parasaur wandering around my area because I cannot figure out how to tame her. By the way, you guys left a ton of comments telling me to turn off breeding in the config. I already did in the last episode. I just didn't say it very well, but I did in the last episode and they have stopped breeding, which is good. Now, let's get to the plans of this episode. So, I don't have much time to film this episode, so I'm going to try and get as much done in the 2 days that I have to film this episode. I really want to hatch a Quetzal. Obviously, I don't want it to be on stay mode its whole life, so I need to make it an enclosed enclosure, which could be quite big. And I'm thinking of putting it right here, next to my base, and next to these guys. I honestly haven't even spawned the Quetzal in creative yet, so I've got no clue what it looks like. But I think I'm gonna dig the enclosure into the ground, so it's not a tall building, it's more of a flat building. It should look pretty gnarly if it goes the way I plan. Alright, the analyzer should be done. It is. Let's see what I got. Ooh, Pistachosaurus. Okay. Dimorphodon. What else new did I... Oh, I got a Dodo. That's cool. I think I got another Compy. I got Diplo and a Theri. Nice. This is all pretty good. I'm actually really excited about the Pistachosaurus. I think I'm going to start incubating this Quetzal. Nip, make some biogoo, and here we go, put the Quetzal in, there we go. Okay, let's get a beautiful Quetzal egg. Alright, while the Quetzal incubates, I'm gonna start work on its enclosure. That means digging out a big old hole here. Should be pretty easy with this vein miner. Alright, sick as. I've now dug out where I want this Quetzal enclosure to go. It's going to be an oval shape, and you could see me using a bit of vein miner at the start, but I realized that I wanted a lot of the stone. I didn't want all cobblestone, so I ended up mining most of it with my Silk Touch pickaxe, which doesn't have vein miner on it. I realized for this enclosure I want to have a glass dome on top, so I'm gonna need to go to the desert and collect a bunch of sand. I don't think this amount of sand that I have is enough. I'm also getting pretty low on diamonds after having to repair these tools so much. So the nearest desert is just over 1,000 blocks away, so that actually isn't too far. I'm gonna start heading there now. I think if I have time, I'm gonna try and grab one of the villagers from this village and bring it back to my base so I can try and get a mending villager, because having mending on everything I own would make everything so much easier. There it is, there's the desert. Alright everyone, I've arrived in the desert. Now I'm gonna start vein mining everything. Alright, I've only been in the desert for less than a minute, and I think I've already got enough sand to last me a fair bit. I think while I'm in the desert, I'm also gonna collect some dead bushes. Alright, I'm back home and I'm just gonna get straight to smelting this sand. Oh my gosh, I try to sleep every night before mobs spawn, but I forgot to do that last night, and now we've got zombies everywhere. Okay, where is Banana? I don't want to accidentally hit Banana here. I've turned on hitboxes, but I can't see Banana anywhere. Okay, I've been searching around. I've been like even cheating a little bit, trying to like go underground and see if I can find Banana, but I just can't find Banana anywhere. I think I'm gonna have to check the world logs just to see if Banana has died without me realizing, because I don't see anything in chat either. Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize this, but I opened this up and I forgot to replace the fence because I lost a fence. So Banana could have gone anywhere. Okay, now I need to check over here. Has Banana gone for a swim in the ocean? I really hope not. Oh hey, there's a couple Nautiluses over here. That's really cool actually. Yeah, I don't see Banana anywhere. I'm getting worried. So there's a bug in fossils and archaeology. When a baby dinosaur is growing up, it's got a chance to clip inside a block and then it can walk onto the other side, which is what happened with Jackabird here. And the same thing must have happened with Keith 2 Electric Boogaloo. Are you tame, Jackabird? You're untamed. Okay, I wonder, can I whip you? Will the whip actually work this time? Okay, let's test this. Oh, it worked, and I'm riding Jackabird. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Look at me go. Okay, so I could just ride Jackabird straight back into the enclosure. Don't take... okay. Only I took damage just then. Hopefully the reason why I could ride Jackabird is because she's all grown up. I'm hoping I can go find Keith 2 Electric Boogaloo and get her in the same way. Is this you, Keith? Hello? Okay, it is. Okay, you're still not working. Maybe Keith 2 Electric Boogaloo is still not old enough. There was nothing in the world logs, so Banana could still be out there. I'm just gonna check over this one more time. Yeah, there's no Banana. Makes me wonder, can I ride William? Oh my gosh, I'm riding William. This is insane, look at me go. Oh, I love this. This is awesome. I love riding dinos. Well, I guess we got our first unconfirmed death. Rip to Banana. I literally searched everywhere, I can't find him. But now, I think I'm going to get back to working on this Quetzal enclosure. So the reason why I wanted to keep all the stone is because with the Mason's workbench, I can get all these different variants. So I'm going to get like some of this, probably some of this, and I'm going to start just making some cool wall patterns with this. Alright, that's looking pretty sick. I like this pattern. Now I'm just going to continue it all the way around till it meets up at this corner again. Oh! Oh my gosh! Hey! There's a zombie spawner, like, pretty close to the base. What we got in here? Okay, nothing that great. Horse armor could be fun though. I was just trying to find some andesite for my build, and look how close the spawner is to base. This is pretty good. Aha, found the andesite. Hello, William. Okay, so now I want to make some sort of entrance to the area. I want to be able to bring the Quetzal out of this enclosure, so I need to make this big enough for the Quetzal to get out. So that's why I've made this sort of stairway going up. And I'm just going to use these blocks and sort of make a door. Alright, I want to add a little window in here, so you can see the Quetzal from up here when you're walking past. Alright, cool. I have an idea on how I could put a door on this entrance, but I'll get to that later. For the dome part, I want to do a sort of honeycomb hexagon pattern. Oh my gosh. Yeah, as I was saying, I want to do a honeycomb hexagon pattern for the roof of this dome. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to figure out a hexagon pattern and I'm going to make it flat. And then I'm going to elevate it a bit. Alright, that's the shape of a hexagon. Okay, now I'm just going to repeat it on the other side. Okay, cool, that's exactly the shape I was envisioning. Now I just need to raise it up a bit to give it more of a spherical shape. Oh, I just came over here to see if I can ride Keith to Electric Boogaloo, and I can, and Keith is now tamed. But Keith is also stuck right now, so I think I'm gonna have to make Keith follow me this way. Okay, you're now tamed. Have some food. Okay, I think all the parasols are all grown up now, which means I don't think any more will escape, which is great. Alright, now I'm ready to put the roof on. I just need a lot of grey glass, because I was thinking I'll make the roof out of grey glass with a bit of light grey glass and white glass. There we go. I'm hoping all that should be enough. Now, I think I want to make like a shining reflection pattern on this. I'm not sure how it's gonna look. I just need to start placing blocks and hope it turns out well. Alright, I'm almost done with this enclosure, which is kind of crazy. Now, before I do the foliage and groundwork and stuff, I think I'm going to make some sort of viewing area to view, like, from this side over here. Yeah, I think a little viewing area right here with some glass would look great. You can see the whole enclosure from here. By the way, this is how it looks from the sky. I think it looks great because it looks like the sun is reflecting on the glass. Okay, so this is the shape of the structure. I'm thinking this might be where I put the villager as well. I'll put it in like one of these corners here, just to give this area a bit of extra use. I also want to have a sloped bit of grass going up onto the roof of this, so I'll have to see how that looks. Alright, cool. I haven't done an interior yet, but you can see, as you can see pretty well into the enclosure. Now I'm going to work on the inside of this enclosure, making it look really nice for the Quetzal. One of the things I want to do in this enclosure is have a bunch of prehistoric plants. So I need to make like 6 bio-goo to cultivate all this. Alright, I'm going to start cooking that up. Oh, my Quetzal is done. I forgot about this. You know what? I might actually hatch it now. I assume it eats meat, but just in case it doesn't, I got some fish as well. Alright, its enclosure isn't done yet, but I can start building its enclosure. Whoa, that's massive. I was gonna say I can start building its enclosure while it's growing, so. Are you cold? No, you're warm. Okay, this is good. Oh, I'm so excited to have a Quetzal. This is gonna be so exciting. Cultivation has failed. No! And the egg is halfway. Oh, and I'll go deal with the cultivation in a minute. I want to watch this guy hatch. Here we go. It's about to hatch. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I don't know if it's going to be tamed when it hatches or not. But here we go. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. It's a female and it's untamed. Okay, what do you eat? Do you eat fish or meat? You eat both, I think. There we go. Oh my gosh, you almost used all my meat. You're beautiful. Okay, what's your order item? An arrow? I don't have an arrow. I might actually. Okay. Oh my gosh, when I make him stay, he sits... He lays flat. That's so cute. Come over here. Okay, cool. I want to see you stay again. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Look at her. Ah! The model is really nice for this quetzal. I love it. Okay, I'm going to start working on your enclosure because I want you to be very happy because since you're so adorable. First, I should check on this. Oh, there's a mutant plant. Okay, that's cool. And we got these seeds. That's nice. Alright, making a new culture vat since the other one broke, which is so annoying. I reckon for this enclosure, I'm gonna use a bunch of moss, which means I need to farm a bunch of moss. And this area down here is like a great place to farm moss because it's out of the way and it doesn't matter that I'm destroying the ground. Alright, I'm gonna make the whole floor dirt with the edges having a bit of this chipped spruce. I'm also gonna put some of this coarse dirt around the edges as well. And you might need to move. Okay, buddy. You need to come over onto this coarse dirt. Look at him walk. Ah, so cute. Don't fall down there. Okay, you fell. But you're back up. Alright, the enclosure is dirt now, and there's a little area in the middle for water. Okay, now I want to make some like big rocks for the quetzal to sit on top of. Another cultivation has failed. Oh my gosh, they both failed. Wow, come on, this is so annoying. Now I have to make 2 more culture vats. Okay, take 2 and 3 of trying to make these plants. Alright, these rocks are gonna look like this, and I'm gonna put a few more just around the enclosure. Holy moly, cultivation has failed again. Oh my gosh. Did you do this, cow? Oh my gosh. Alright, cow, do not fail me again. This is getting so annoying. Alright, I now have the rocks in and I want to see what all these different plants look like. So I've got the seeds here. Oh, that's a grass! I actually really like this one. And I can grow it to spread it. Yes! I love this plant. Okay, that's cool. Let's see what the cyanthea, I think I pronounced it right, looks like. Oh my gosh. Yes, this is good. I'm gonna like this in this enclosure. I'm gonna grow some more. I don't think they're gonna stay here though. Oh, one grew up there. Let's see what the Welwitschia. I pronounced that wrong. Oh, I love this. This is also one of my favorite plants in fossils and archaeology. That's sick. Okay, cool. I'm happy with that. Duisbergia. Oh, I've already got this one. Okay, I did not need to make seeds for that one. Let's see about this one. I like that one as well. That one looks cool. And finally, I accidentally placed it, but this one is called Sarracenia? Sarracenia? I don't know. I think I could use all these plants in this enclosure because this one adds a good pop of red. That one adds some nice tree plants because I don't have any trees in here and I don't really want to put any trees in here. And these other ones are nice little ground plants. I'm quite pleased about that. Alright, now I think I'm ready to start placing all these plants in. So I'm going to start doing that right now. Alright, so this quetzal enclosure is almost done. How are you going? You're growing so big so fast, you're already taller than me. That's crazy. Now what I want to do is the door here, and I have a mod in this called Macaws Doors, and it adds something called a garage door. And this is how you craft it, and I need to craft exactly 9, I think. And I'm gonna make them grey like that. And I just have to place it like this. Oh, not misplace it. And how this works is just like a normal door. You just right click it and it opens just like that. And it looks like a garage door in real life. I think there's some stuff I could do to make it look a bit better from the inside here. Like adding some blocks up here. Oh, misplaced it. And I think that looks good as well. Okay, now it looks cool. And I think that's the enclosure done. I need to fix up the outside here because it doesn't look that great on the outside. And I was thinking of also making it a bit overgrown. How did you get up here? Oh my gosh, when I was bone mealing it must have spread up here. Oh, it looks so cool from up here. Oh, this is great. But yeah, I was thinking of getting a bunch of leaves like this and growing it onto the roof a bit. I think that could be cool. But yes, I'm gonna quickly make this area look a lot nicer. I just came to check on the raptors and look at what they're doing. They're all trying to get the ball that they got stuck up there. Oh my gosh. These guys are so silly. Let me see if I can get it down. Here we go. Now they all want to play. Aw, they're so cute. Yeah, so I think this is pretty much done. I gotta get rid of that rooted dirt patch. But if I go in here, look at you, you're getting so big. Let me make you stand up. Oh my gosh. You're so tall. Oh my gosh, and you're so beautiful. I'm still gonna have you on staying mode until you're fully grown because I don't want it to escape like all the paras did. I'm gonna set you up with a feeder and I'm gonna put it right here next to the entrance so it's easy for me and the Quetzal to get close to. By the way, again, I know I ask this for every episode, but I love the names you guys suggest. So can we get some name suggestions for her? While waiting for her to grow up, I'm gonna go collect a villager, and this is either gonna be a really easy job or a really annoying and hard job. Oh, this is good. We got a villager right here. And you are mine. There we go. I'm just gonna get you straight into the water because the water's next to my base. Okay, if I put the lectern up here and then I break the boat, hopefully you start heading towards there. Yes. Keep going. No, over here. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Break it. Now move it a bit closer. You gonna keep heading there? Yes, it's locked on. Oh, this is great. And no. In here, come on. I want you to be right here. Oh, you're in the perfect spot right now. Can you stay right there? No! Go back in. Go back in. Okay, cool. He's trapped now. Alright, since that was so easy, I think I'm just gonna go grab another villager. You must have been one of the last villagers left, because I can't find any more. I say as I find the one I trapped, and another one just wandering around. Alright, it's becoming nighttime, but I can get this guy home before night, I think. Alright, because it's almost nighttime, I'm gonna tempt you with a bed. Oh, I don't want to sleep in it. But you do, don't you? Oh my gosh, is it pathfinding? I think it's pathfinding all the way back to the village. No, come back. No! Get in. Oh my gosh. What a cheeky rascal. Alright, I want to keep you as a farmer, so I'm going to try and tempt you with this composter. You want the composter, don't you? You want it? Oh my gosh, is he pathfinding back to the village? You're so annoying! Alright, I'm gonna break every composter I can find in the village so that guy starts pathfinding back there. Alright, there's only one composter in the entire village, and I've got this guy on me, and I hope this guy is more cooperative. I'm still gonna try and get that guy back, but I think because he's got a job, he just wants to stay in that village. But this one doesn't have a job, so hopefully he wants a job. Come on. You can come get this job? Yes! Okay, this village is a lot nicer. Welcome to your new life, Mr. Villager. Okay, I'm gonna convert the wheat farm over there into a carrot farm because this guy wants carrots and potatoes. And then hopefully he wants a melon or pumpkin trade after that. And I can just make an automatic pumpkin or melon farm. Alright, cool. Made a start on the carrot farm. Oh my gosh. Look how big you are now. How tall is that? That's like 4 blocks tall? That's crazy. I saw a comment saying that they can get up to 6 blocks tall. Can you fly? Come on, come over here. Can you fly over here? Oh no, we're just gonna fall down. Okay. Alright, it's been a bit of time and I now have enough to buy some emeralds from you. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna start cycling through the trades of this librarian villager in hopes that I can get a mending enchant. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. Oh my gosh, it's literally only been a minute. This is great. This is exactly what I wanted. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a paper trade though, so I can't lock it in. But I am going to just lock him off so nothing can get him. Alright, I've been bone mealing all the carrots so I can get them faster. Hopefully this is enough. Come on, I need... How much emeralds do I need for you? I need 12. Okay. And I got a pumpkin trade. That's exactly what I wanted. Oh, but I don't have enough emeralds yet. Back to bone mealing. Okay, please be enough carrots. Okay. There we go, I got 12. Okay, now I need to make a book. There we go, there's a book, and now I can trade... Crop Walker? No! You lost your mending? Oh, that's so sad. Oh, now I have to... Oh, damn it. This is my fault. I should have been more prepared. Now I've got to cycle through your trades again. I just got it, but it's so expensive this time. I'm gonna trade for the bookshelf just to lock it in. Okay, at least we've got it locked in now. Finally. Ah, that's a relief. Alright, how big are you now? Oh my gosh. You've just hit 5 blocks tall. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Now I want to turn those guys into zombie villagers and then cure them again, which means I need weakness potions, which means I need a brewing stand, which means I need to go to the nether. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of the nether. I die a lot in the nether, and I'm quite scared to go there, but I have to do this. I also need some quartz. Okay, here we go, into the nether. Now, obviously we went into the nether on episode 1, and I was only in there for probably less than a minute because I just needed like 1 piece of quartz. And I grabbed that quartz right here. And I'm gonna keep mining more. Oh my gosh, this is why I don't like the nether. It's so scary. Oh, we got a bastion right there. That's kind of crazy. Alright, I don't see any nether fortresses anywhere, so apart from that bastion, wait, is that 2? Oh no, they're probably connected. So I'm just, oh, okay, that's quite easy then. I was gonna say that I'm just gonna head in this direction to see if I can find something, and I already found it. That's great. Okay, it's been a while since I've been into a nether fortress. Here we go. Okay, oh, sick as nether wart right here. Okay, now I just need blaze rods. Okay, there's more nether warts there. There's a skeleton in here. And another skeleton here, oh my gosh. And we got a chest. What we get? Nothing useful. Oh, another chest. Diamond. Oh my gosh, another chest. Oh, what's this? I can't really see the name of it, but I think it's an upgrade for my backpack. Hey, another chest. Just gold, okay. Oh, hello. There we go, got the blaze rod I needed. Oh, I need another one for the blaze powder. Oh my gosh. Where's my blocks? Oh, that was scary. Hey, buddy. Alright, I checked all the area down there and I couldn't find any more. Ah! Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, I'm safe. I'm just gonna block off this part as well. Hey guys. Any skulls? No. And we got a blaze here. Perfect. And I got the blaze rod. Okay, I can get out of here. Alright, I've made it back to my portal. Safely. Oh my gosh. I'm getting out of the nether. I hate it here. Alright, cool. I'm back home. And I'm going to start curing you guys. Alright, now I just need to find a zombie that's willing enough to eat your faces off. Alright, it's almost nighttime. The zombies can get in line. Look how beautiful that horse is. Isn't that horse still beautiful even at nighttime? Oh my gosh! Ouch! That scared me. The zombie turned this villager into a zombie villager. And he jumped in the boat. Okay. That's quite annoying. You can both get out. Follow me into this room, please. Okay, sick as. Now I'm going to block that off and I'm going to run out. And I'm also going to sleep the night away. Oh my gosh, why are there so many in there? What? Why is there like a horde here? Hello? What happened? Okay. Oh, they still haven't cured the mending guy. Damn. They need help getting him? Okay. I have an idea, but it might go wrong. Okay. I feel like this is already going quite bad. No! No! I don't want the villager escaping. Okay. Okay, they're all trapped now. Oh, there we go. It's converted. Now what I want to do is... Hey everyone. I'm going to throw this weakness potion and I'm going to cure all of you. Hey, one cured. And now they're going to get him again. And now I just need to cure them again. Hey guys, come over here. Okay, now I need to stay watching them. So when one turns back into a villager, they don't go after the one that turned into a villager. They keep going for me. Villager 1, Villager 2, and Villager number 3. Alright, while I was curing those guys, I could hear more than one zombie around the area. And yeah, look at all these guys. Alright, now I'm going to make a very simple melon and pumpkin farm right under the villager area. Alright, sweet as, now the farm is done. When a pumpkin grows, it'll get picked up by the observer and the piston will push it down and the hopper will pick it up and put it into this chest. That's pretty epic, right? And now I've got infinite emeralds. Alright, cool. I got these guys in their little spots. I grabbed a couple of garage doors so I can put it on this wall here. Alright, so you know how this is supposed to be a sanctuary ranch sort of thing, and this is more of like a zoo enclosure? Well, I think the lore I'm gonna go with for this build is that this used to be an unethical park and I took over and made things ethical, but there's still some buildings that stand that are still useful. So this one could be an abandoned bug house, which is why it's some big hexagon honeycombs here. And also the overgrownness of it. And the look could be I transformed it into a pterosaur hatching facility, because obviously this is not a big enough enclosure for a quetzal. It's quite a small area. And let me check, are you fully grown? I think age 9 is fully grown. Okay, I'm gonna put you on wander now so you can have a fly around. Oh my gosh, you're so beautiful. I plan on making a... Are you okay? Did you just fall asleep? I plan on making a bigger pterosaur dome that has tons of different pterosaurs in it, like different sections. They're obviously all not going to be in the same enclosure, and it will be more ethical than this. Look at him flying! Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Yeah, so she definitely needs a lot more area to fly around than this, but I honestly don't have the resources to build the massive pterosaur dome that I want to, so I'm gonna have to settle for this for now. Look at her go! This is awesome! Oh, I love this. Something I do want to test is if I can ride her. And if I can, I think all my dreams would have come true. Okay. Can you please come down? Okay, I got her to follow me. Can you come this way? Please? Please come this way. Okay, now she's gonna teleport. There we go. Maybe she was stuck for a second there. I don't know. Okay, cool. You're here now. Okay, I'm gonna open up the door. I'm so nervous. Please say I can ride you. Oh my gosh, I can! Oh my gosh, wait. How do I fly? Okay, I'm walking you out. Okay, how do I fly? Expanding space. Whoa! Oh my gosh! You can fly you can fly the quetzal! Oh my gosh, I couldn't get my words right. This is amazing! Isn't this great? I'm flying off into the sunset with my quetzal. Oh my gosh. I wonder, can I go faster? What if I sprint? This feels a little bit faster. Let's do a flyby past William. Hi, William. Hello. Oh, this is great. Okay, I need to sleep. Okay, how do you land? I'm upside down. Oh my gosh. There we go. Okay, you just have to span space. I think this is my favorite thing about the update. Okay, wait, Quetzal, can you just stay there? I want to test something. Okay, sick as I got a potion of swiftness. I wonder if this can make her fly faster. Okay, hello. Let's get you on follow. Let's hit you with a speed potion. Now let's fly. Oh yeah, this is so much faster. Oh, this is great. Look at me go. Woohoo! Daytime passed by of all the parasols. And William, oh gosh. Hello, William. This parasol's having a swim. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I love this. You couldn't do this in the 1.12 port. This is the coolest thing ever. I don't know when the swiftness is gonna run out. I feel like it's gonna run out any second now, but it's been so fun flying around. Oh, there we go. Swiftness just ran out, and it has gotten slower. Okay, I'm gonna fly her back into her enclosure. There we go. Okay, let's land you. There we go. That is sick. You are awesome. I don't even think I need to get on Elytra now. Alright, I still got a few things I want to do before I finish this video, and one of them is something that someone suggested in a comment, and that was to replace the hay in the herbivore area with some mud and some ground leaves, and you know what, I fully agree. This is so much better. Another thing that I want to do is I want to have my own quagga. And you are now pregnant with a horse. I wish I was pregnant with a horse. Alright, the cow is about to give birth to a horse. This is gonna be great. There we go! Oh my gosh! Hello! Quagga. I'm gonna, feed you. Okay, so a quagga isn't like any other creature in fossils and archaeology. It acts like a normal Minecraft horse. It doesn't even have a gender. So you can come out here. And I'm gonna make you grow up real fast by feeding you a bunch of sugar, hopefully. Please grow. Get out of there. There we go. Hello. Okay, now I'm gonna tame you. Oh, you're already tamed. This is awesome. Hello, let me ride you. Let's go for a gallop. Hooray. I'm on my quagga. Woo. And you are a terrible jumper. Oh my gosh. And I'm going to name you Quagmire. One of the reasons why I'm naming it Quagmire is because someone in the comments has been asking me to name a creature Quagmire, so this is Quagmire. And the other reason is I would always play Ark, and there was a horse creature in the game called an Equus, and I would always tame it and name it Quagmire, so I wanted to bring Quagmire into this world as well. I think I'm gonna tie Quagmire to the fence post until I figure out where I want to put him. I have another thing to show you, and it's honestly a secret because it's the most unethical part about my world. But this is where I keep my cows. Yeah, this is where I get all my meat. Here we go, I'll breed some more up. Yeah, I just come in here and hit a bunch of them so I can get meat. And this is to feed the Quetzal and the raptors. I'm just gonna stop by them to see how they're doing. Hey, where are they? Okay, hello Salt. You can have some food. We've got Keith here. Where's Pepper? There we go, Pepper's fed now. Some name suggestions for this guy. I want to hear some really cool name suggestions from you guys, because I've got none. I've got no idea what to name this fella. And she's so beautiful when she's flying around like that. Yeah, so let me know what you think of this enclosure. Do you like it? Maybe eventually once I move her out of this enclosure, this can be turned into a bug house. But for now, it's the Quetzal's enclosure. But I reckon that's where I'm gonna end the episode. On my screen are my beautiful members. The support, not just from the members, but my whole community that has grown has honestly been amazing. So if you liked it, make sure to let me know and also subscribe. But yes, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye everyone, take care, bye bye. Alright, this is the official end of the video. I really appreciate you watching, and the next time you'll see a video like this again will be after episode 8. But yeah, I really do appreciate you spending time watching this video. Anyway, oh gosh, I broke something. Anyway, bye bye, take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.